I chose my major because of my high school theater teacher. His name was Troy Powell, and something he always said to the students was, theater is an opportunity to give the audience a chance to escape from their own lives for an hour and a half, 2 hours. And that was something that really spoke with me, to be able to help people through something that I loved, and that's how I ended up being a theater major. I was involved in 3 high school clubs. The first was National Honor Society, which required service hours that really brought out my altruistic nature at a younger age, and that's something that's carried over with me now. I mean, the job that I have immediately after college is with a nonprofit, and so it's really carrying over into the rest of my life. The other 2 were choir and theater, just kind of naturally ended up in theater that way, but my theater program specifically was life-changing for me because the way it brought people together. I mean, all of these students that have so many different interests and personality types, they come together and just form a family. My absolute favorite memory of college was my sophomore year. I was an academic mentor, which is one of the 4 student staff positions, and I had a program called Popsicles and Pep Talks, where I had popsicles in my dorm room, in my freezer at all times, and any girl that lived in Drummond could just come knock on my door and get to know me, get a pep talk, and I would help them with any study habits that they needed help with. And I actually had a girl come to my room, and as soon as she had a popsicle in her hand, just kind of burst into tears. She thought she was going to fail her biology class, but through talking to her and encouraging her, I was able to support her in that way. And not only did she pass with flying colors, she also ended up becoming a community mentor herself. So she is in Drummond passing on the same things to the girls that I was able to do for her. I'd say definitely what surprised me about OSU is how intimate the upper level courses are. I mean, there's so few students in those classes, and the professors care so much about their student success that there's not a single day that I didn't know that no matter what professor it was, that I could go to them and ask for help if I was confused, if I was concerned. And having that personal relationship with my professors was what surprised me the most. For pursuing theater as a major, I would say don't ever give up, because you've got classes in the morning, you're doing your homework in the afternoon, and then you have 4 hours of rehearsal in the evenings, and you're wondering where has the time gone, and it's very busy. But 4 years later as a senior, I can say that every single second was worth it. I mean, there were hard times, but there were also really wonderful, great times, and every second is worth it. Don't give up. Most exciting thing about my major definitely is the Sunday performance of any of our main stage shows, because we start the performance at 2:30, the audience loves it, and as soon as every single audience member is out of the house, we shut the doors and all of your classmates and crew members come on stage and tear down the set. Theater is such a temporary art, and learning that at such a real level by striking the set as soon as the show is over is just something that I love.